Right now, the entire nation talking about tonight's bizarre antics during Florida's gubernatorial debate.
We have been told that Governor Scott will not be participating in this debate.
It's not health care, the budget, or even Ebola taking over tonight's first live debate. It's this fan.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jamison Euler.
And I'm Wendy Ryan. Thanks for joining us. Governor Rick Scott and Charlie Crist finally getting to the issues after it looked like for several minutes this face-off would not even happen.
Only ABC Action News is taking action for you with live team coverage from South Florida tonight with more on the issues affecting all of us.
We begin with our Brendan McLaughlin live in Davie with tonight's big takeaways. Brendan.
Well, Wendy, Jamison, when everybody picked their jaws up off the ground and started recovering from the shock of this bizarre standoff over an oscillating fan, the debate actually did get back on track. And I can tell you that Governor Rick Scott wasted no time launching into a very familiar line of attack.
Charlie lost 832,000 jobs. 832,000 people lost their job. 832,000 people went from wages to zero wages.
It's an accusation leveled time and time again, but tonight Charlie Crist fought back with a nod to Ronald Reagan.
Rick, there you go again, trying to blame the global economic meltdown on me.
Governor Scott tried to claim the high ground on education.
We today have the highest funding for K-12, highest funding for state colleges, highest funding for universities in the history of the state. And we stopped Charlie's tuition increase.
Crist countering with an unrelated zinger.
That's an interesting thing to assert from a guy who ran a company who had to pay the largest fine for fraud in the history of the United States of America.
On same-sex marriage in Florida.
Who is it for us to tell other people who to love?
Scott delivers this jab.
We don't actually know what Charlie believes on this issue because he's taken every side of this issue.
Briar College political science professor Kevin Walsh saw no clear winner tonight, but gives Crist the win on presentation.
I think he plays the crowd a little better. Frankly, Rick Scott, he's a little robotic. That's where I think he lost some of the points on style.
Former Republican lawmaker Paula Dockery of Lakeland was disappointed.
They started the debate by saying people are tired of the negativity, so this would have been a great opportunity to be positive, and I think it was an opportunity missed.
Well, that being said, there were some very clear differences staked out in this debate on issues like minimum wage and the stand your ground law, for example. But sadly, that will all be overshadowed, or I should probably say blown away, by FanGate. Our Carson Chambers is also down here at Broward College in Davie with more on that. Carson.
Well, Brendan now is actually inside up in the balcony overlooking the stage as the moderator announced that Governor Scott was not going to come out and not going to debate tonight. And that's when people in the audience, they started to laugh. They thought it was a joke, and it got real uncomfortable.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have an extremely peculiar situation right now.
Florida politics hits the, well, you know how the saying goes.
We have Governor Charlie Crist.
But no Governor Rick Scott on stage.
We have been told that Governor Scott will not be participating in this debate.
Some folks in the crowd booed, and then the camera gave us a glimpse of what the governor was protesting, a small black fan blowing at Charlie Crist's feet. Governor
Crist has asked to have a fan, a small fan, placed underneath his podium.
This is
Eventually, Governor Scott did come out and the debate went on. But FanGate, as it's been dubbed on social media, wafted through Spin Alley.
You can't bring any electronics, including fans, into the debate. Governor Crist decided he didn't want to follow the rules. He thinks he's above the rules, always has.
So they said they would prepare it. They said they'd have one ready. They said no one would have to be uncomfortable. And then I signed the agreement with a little caveat.
I've been in office for 22 years. I have never seen anything like it. I've never seen a candidate for governor throw a temper tantrum.
Crist people say the fan was in the agreement. Scott's people say it was against the rules.
The good news is there was a debate tonight.
Florida politics stirring it up again while millions of voters watched.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has to be the most unique beginning to any debate.
I don't think we'll forget.
Not only in Florida, but I think anywhere in the country.
And I can tell you from covering Governor Charlie Crist when he was governor that it was well known among the media, among the press, that he liked to have a fan at events when he spoke at a podium. And tonight, even his fan has a Twitter account. Live in Davie, I'm Carson Chambers, ABC Action News.
All right, Carson, thank you. And as Carson just said there, the comments over the fan are blowing up tonight on social media. And in case you missed that bizarre exchange, we've posted it again along with the rest of tonight's debate so you can hear it topic by topic. You can find it on the front page of our website. Just go to abcactionnews.com.